the US, everybody is now raising their voice and saying this cannot continue to go on. I think this is why, as expected, the Nigerian government is pushing back.
Yeah, and what's your response to that? That the government is saying that the reports are exaggerated or they're false. What's your reaction to that response from the Nigerian government?
Well, I'm not surprised. That is what most governments are set up to do. No government wants its image tarnished or brought into the kind of space. Over this last weekend, the Nigerian president was on the plateau to ostensibly attend the burial ceremony of one of the ruling party's chieftain, and took the time to meet with Christian community in Plateau State. The government has realized that the Christian community is being targeted. Otherwise, I don't know why he didn't meet with Muslim groups, he met with Christian groups. And I think there is an acknowledgement that there is a problem that affects the Christian community, but then also it is government's position to give the impression that it is being fair to all, because it's not good for them to be seen the way the international community is currently up in arms against them, as it seems.
And I mean, the numbers we're talking about, I read out numbers there at the beginning of the report, 700 Christians in the first 220 days of this year alone. Do you believe that what's happening could be badged as genocide? Is it particularly targeted in a way that we can describe as genocide?
In international community, the word genocide is what every government runs away from. The government, even the US government, because the moment a place is targeted, is termed as genocidal, nobody wants to deal with it. So technically, genocide is a word that everybody that is involved in the international community likes to avoid.
Yeah.
But there are indications to show that what is going on in Nigeria could be termed as genocidal, because the various places where attempt has been made, either school kidnapping, en masse school kidnapping, communities sacked and renamed. There are evidences of this all over the place, and once a group is targeted, technically, and is systematically attacked, then the UN technical term is genocide.
And what more should the Nigerian government be doing then to protect Christians, particularly?
The Nigerian government should show good faith. Because there are lots of displaced people from villages that have been sacked now, that there should be visible attempts seen to that these people are returned to their original ancestral communities. Because it's easy to deny and say nothing is happening, we are all here. I can understand the position of the Nigerian government, because the jihadists who are behind this are also in places like Zamfara and Ikiebe and Katsina. They are also killing moderate Muslims. But that's not to say that Christians are not targeted.
And in terms of the international community, how can the international community help bring peace to the situation in Nigeria?
We at PSJ UK have always said that it is time that the international community, not just, we are happy that finally attention is being focused on the genocidal issues that are happening in Nigeria. But we are saying that the British government, the Canadian government, and the American government can begin to think of a commission, an international commission that should go there, because you can say that people are not telling the truth. Go to Southern Kaduna, go to Plateau, go to Nasarawa, go to Benue. Send a group that is dispassionate, that will tell the truth. Let them go and investigate. to say as Christian, what the things that Christians are saying that we're being killed by hundreds of numbers, is it true? Is it true? You know, because at the end of it, we can go back and forth. They are killing us, they are not killing us. You're killing us, we're not killing you. No, or we are also killing Muslims. Nobody should be killed.
Yeah.
You know, don't say, oh, but Muslims are also dying. It's not a context, kill 5 Christians and kill 5 Muslims. That's not what we're talking about. Lives are being lost every day, and Christian communities are being targeted. So the international community can take an interest and say, let's set up a group of respected diplomats. Let them go to Nigeria and talk to all sides that are involved, and let them find out the truth for themselves. Are the Christians crying wolf? No, they are not.
And in terms of what your organisation, International Organisation for Peace Building and Social Justice, is doing, you'd be encouraging us to be speaking about this, highlighting it, praying for your work?
Yes, we need a lot of prayers. I think the church in the UK and elsewhere needs to focus on this more in terms of prayers, because Christians are the most persecuted groups of religious people across the world, as the President Trump said in his UN address. And that's the truth. And Nigeria is an epicenter of that. And anybody that denies it, it's okay to deny it because you that's your job to do, but it doesn't take away from the fact and the truth of what is happening in Nigeria. It's something that goes beyond Nigeria. It's going to affect the Sahel. It's going to affect Central Africa. And at a point, it might engulf all of Sub-Saharan Africa if nothing is done right now. It's almost similar to what happened in Syria.
Sure.
You know, because it's the same jihadists that are all over the place.
Well, listen, thank you so much for coming and sharing that. And I know you've highlighted the issue for us there today. And we've already been speaking this morning, actually, about the persecuted church. And so I think there is a reminder to us all to pay more attention and be praying. So that's Dr. Richard Ikiebe, Director of PSJ UK. That's the International Organisation for Peace Building and Social Justice, telling us more about the situation in Nigeria.